Today we are saying goodbye to one of our favorite countries, Bolivia, but that means we get to say hello to country number 3, Brazil. We had a churro breakfast because everything was closed because of elections. We said goodbye to our home away from home and did one final passport check before grabbing an authorized taxi to get to the airport. You may notice this special paper right in the front. That is because cars were not allowed on the streets this day, and so these streets were basically empty, and it was super cute to see everyone going out for runs and bike rides because of that. We made it to the airport and we got kind of hassled about our bag situation, even though everyone else had 2 bags too. And then we had to spend the rest of our Bolivianos, so we got a chocolate frappe and a brownie. We're chocolate lovers, if you couldn't tell. It was a pretty emotional day, and by the time we got on the plane, I was crying. Happy tears, of course, because Ethan and I are celebrating our 4-year friendversary in a few days. We said our final goodbyes to Bolivia, and then it was time for takeoff. This flight went honestly super smoothly. We had a great time, and shout out to Gol Airlines, because even though they're a fairly budget airline, they provide complimentary drinks and snacks. That is so huge. Like, why can I not get a cup of water on a budget airline? I just don't understand. Cheers! I tried my first ever Brazilian Guaraná, and it was interesting. Ethan says it tastes like medicine though. And before we knew it, we were finally landing in Sao Paulo. But we aren't just going to Brazil, we're going to a very special location in Brazil, so we had a connection to make. This involved getting our bags, going through customs, and rechecking in again. And we quickly realized how big the language gap was really gonna be. We both speak Spanish, but no Portuguese, and it was so humbling to truly not be able to communicate again, but everyone was super nice, and through our very basic Portuguese and some hand motioning, we were able to get everything done. Next stop was finding some dinner. We quickly did, and we got some chicken stroganoff. This was great. It was a hot meal, which is exactly what we needed to get us through the rest of the flight. And then it was on to plane number 2 to our final destination. We both slept and read through this flight, so it went by in a flash, and before we knew it, we were landing in our final destination of Salvador. We were both so excited to finally be here, and we grabbed a taxi to our Airbnb, and we got some rest to get ready for a big day of exploring.